Report.
I went to the bull. The engineer was already dead when I got there.
Then our lead is cold, along with the corpse. Still, death has a way of leaving fingerprints. Did he leave any behind?
Everyone at the bull assumed he died from natural causes.
Self-inflicted incompetence happens more than you'd think.
I saw some frothing. Could be the draught, but it looked off.
Froth suggests seizure, or poison, or both. His usual habits might have masked something more deliberate.
The boat staff are certain it was Venta draught.
I see. Then I suggest you speak with our resident Sook, Dr. Shaffat. Perhaps she can clarify what your untrained eyes cannot.
Where can I find her?
Dr. Shaffat keeps a back alley surgery near the entrance. Curious how the Sooks so often favor squalor over station.
Actually, maybe it's just, yeah. It's neither here nor there, but it is back here. Yep. Yep, that looks more like it.
You do not appear to be injured or ill. So what brings you to my clinic?
You look distressed. Having troubles?
My clinic is plagued with troubles. Perhaps you can help me. I came to this war-torn planet to do good. No doubt the supplies were flagged for the shady origins. We meet again.
I'm investigating the death of Austin Lath.
I can't say I know the name, but I'm afraid my head has been buried in matters concerning my clinic of late. What's this to do with me?
Sub-Prefect Tros thought I should discuss the particulars of the victim's cadaver with you.
Sub-Prefect Tros is aware of me. I'm flattered, I think. The word victim is rather loaded. I assume you suspect foul play.
Yes.
Today has taken an interesting turn. I'll do the best I can without a body to directly examine. What can you tell me about the state of the cadaver?
The eyes of the corpse were discolored.
That could definitely support suspicions of poison. However, there are myriad other medical reasons that could cause such discoloration.
How might I confirm poison?
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
Do you have one to spare?
I'm afraid I don't have any snoopers at all. My supplies are lacking in general at the moment.
Do you know how I could acquire one?
If I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly familiar with the more illicit sources of goods in Arakeen. Hello again.
Oh. Right, let's just quickly help her, actually.
Next.
I have questions regarding the delayed shipment of Medica.
Nylia Shaffat, the Sook doctor. I'm afraid she was flagged for a special screening due to security concerns. You'll need a T-797 permit.
What concerns?
Let's just say the vendors weren't exactly reputable. There are suspicions of criminal activity, or worse, Harkonnen involvement. We need to be sure.
Perhaps I should run my credentials before trying to drown me in bureaucracy.
I'll humor you if I must, but... Oh, I'm so sorry. Here is that shipment. Please accept it, and my apologies for wasting your time.
Yep, I'm high level at trees, so don't fucking fuck with me.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
In fact, I am.
Well, color me curious. You've got a specific purpose in your eyes. What are you looking for?
A Poison Snooper.
I just so happen to have a snooper. I could part with it for a proper pittance of Solari, or perhaps some alternative form of payment.
Ah, perfect.
Solari always
Cool. I'm just going to quickly drop off the medical equipment first.
Hello again. Are we here for You have my thanks. It would be good to get on with the business of healing, rather than spinning in circles in a logistics and bureaucratic purgatory. Hello again.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
What brought you to Arakeen?
After graduating the Suk Medical School, I served a noble on Kaitain. Soon thereafter, I had occasion to save his life. In his gratitude, he offered me anything in his power to grant. I asked to be given leave and a sizable stipend to start a clinic on Arrakis. These people have suffered under a war of assassins for years. I wanted to give them a level of care not often afforded to the station. Unfortunately, after I arrived, I found no stipend waiting for me. I'm barely holding this clinic together with the money I do have.
You've gotten this far on your own. I think you do alright.
I do not know if you are correct, but I thank you all the same for saying so.
That mark on your forehead, are you a Suk doctor?
That is correct.
Tell me about them.
After the Butlerian Jihad and centuries of calamity, the greatest researchers and doctors came together to form the Suk Inner School. In a cold universe, humanity needs protection and care. We were part of the push for greater human potential after the fall of the thinking machines.
Like the Mentats, the Suk doctors are an expression of human excellence.
Well said. While our skills are prized, our true value is in our imperial conditioning, which makes it impossible for us to betray our patrons or harm a human.
Well, is imperial conditioning truly absolute, or can it be broken?
I can say that imperial conditioning is absolute, or as near an absolute as one can aspire. Breaking it would be nearly impossible and unprecedented.
How can you be so sure?
If blackmail, torture, or threats to loved ones could subvert imperial conditioning, every house would have done so to their enemies by now.
Yes. And one did. So I don't know. By exactly what you're saying. Threat to some loved ones. Anyway. Well, I have to check out the room with Poison Snooper. Poison Snooper. Which, I mean, that was clear from the beginning, wasn't it? It's getting late. Okay. Use the Poison Snooper. The Poison Snooper flashes red near his fingertips, indicating contact with the lingering surface toxin. Then I think, hold on, the left cup, right? The Poison Snooper flashes green for all three glasses, indicating no sign of poison. Okay. Here. Oh, it's probably in the book. The snooper glows red along the page edges. Contact poison. The book itself became Lathan's executioner. Patient deliberate and lethal poisoning, enhanced by his nervous habits. Whoever did this knew him well. Alright. I mean, the assistant didn't give us anything, right? So, moment I think she's at the top of the list. Because she didn't really disclose any information whatsoever, so... Whereas the other guy, he talked a bit about the dead one's past. Indicating that he has some, memories and knowledge of him. Because I don't know why, but I'm actually thinking that they, put a Gola in, but that would be stupid. Maybe not. Maybe I still think she was weird.
You? Again? You're like a rash. Sorry. Was that hurtful? Not hurtful enough.
Who talks like
How
that?
is this supposed to go? I'm in over my head. I'm not in the proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
I'm told Austin made a lot of enemies through his carnal activities.
Who made that fanciful exaggeration? Ambrose Lucifera? The man's mind is a perverted carnival. I saw nothing to suggest anything of the sort.
No, nothing else?
Now that sounds like a fanciful exaggeration. I at least saw nothing to suggest anything like that.
The evidence suggests Austin was murdered. What can you tell me about him?
Murder? That's impossible. I don't... How could you... How?
He was poisoned.
No, there's clearly been a mistake. The situation is insane enough without these wild theories.
All patterns lead to secrets regarding his position. Secrets you would notice.
All right, you nerve-wracking hound. Let me think. Perhaps I do know something that would help. Ask your questions.
Did he behave strangely?
Stranger than usual? He did become extra agitated. Paranoid even. Particularly after a meeting with a strange woman.
Woman?
A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for hours. He came out, distressed, immediately ordering a thop to transport for the following day.
Who was the woman?
I didn't recognize her. She looked, noble, perhaps.
You're a redhead.
Congratulations on that brilliant deduction.
Where did he go after the meeting?
I don't know if I should...
This is vital to solving his murder, okay?
He had a secret workshop in the eastern shield wall. I don't know why he chose such a remote location. I don't know what he worked on there. I never saw him work. I'll send you the coordinates of the workshop. I understand. Let's get this over with.
Do you have an alibi?
An alibi for Austin's murder? I was out on business that Austin had been neglecting.
Can anyone confirm that?
I'm afraid the only proof I can show are piles of hastily prepared paperwork.
Who else might have had access to the room?
Alistair and Ugo have access to any room in the Seleucid Ball, of course. I know I've seen Ambrose Lucifera in and out of there. Isn't that the thing about murder? We're often surprised by who is capable. I suppose Ugo and Alistair might have their own shady dealings. But I can't imagine them killing someone in their own establishment. And Ambrose seems too ridiculous. I don't know.
Can you tell me anything about the book?
Was that some sort of revolutionary manifesto? I don't know much about the book itself, other than Austin was reading it obsessively recently.
What aren't you telling me?
Easy there, you maniac. I'm not hiding anything. I just didn't have any conversations with Austin about his reading. I don't know if it is any way connected, but Austin's political demeanor was becoming more, I suppose, militant. Towards the end, he also seemed to be hanging out about more and more shady and dangerous-looking people, though I have no idea who they were.
Can you tell me more about him? Why would anyone want him dead?
Murder. I just can't believe... Well, the more I think about it, someone murdering Austin isn't so unbelievable. I don't know what to believe.
Let's just take a breath and start with what he was like in the workplace.
Austin wasn't a conventional boss. He rarely came into the office. A dysfunctional workplace, to say the least. No guidance, little teaching, nothing. With the absence of Cyprian Io, I've been taught nothing. I've had to figure it out as I go, running the day-to-day affairs in the chaos. In essence, I'm the acting planetologist of Arrakis. It's ludicrous. I'm in over my head. Damn Austin. Or rest in peace. Or both. Losing my mind.
How do you think he kept his position?
I've long suspected someone owes him a major favor. That's just speculation. You should understand, Austin was a brilliant engineer, as near as I can tell. But something shattered him at some point. He's a shadow of who he was.
How do you mean?
It wasn't any one thing or any describable clue. Just a million tiny intangibles taken in while being around him. Something had him guilt-racked. Once I saw him sobbing over a set of city planning sketches. He didn't see me. He avoided his work and skill set. It made him feel guilty or afraid. I'm not sure how he made ends meet, but the job title remained and money kept coming in.
Okay.
Ah, you are back. How can I help?
I'm told Lath was seen with a red head. Did you know her?
Names and colors, they come and go like a desert winds. If Master Lath was seen with a red head, perhaps she was just another storm passing through.
Nothing else?
Red hair is common enough. If she had a business with Master Lath, I was not privy to it. Some things are best left unspoken, eh?
The Poison Snooper lit up.
But who would want to kill Master Lath? He was already doing a good job of that himself. Between his taste for that toxic Harkonnen brew he loved so much, and the company he kept.
What kind of company is that?
House deserters and ex-Dune men mostly. Not the kind that file taxes or hold court on Kaiten.
Are we talking about
Keep
St.
it down,
Blas?
stranger. But yes, if you are asking if Master Lath drifted that far, he did. Master Lath was a creature of habit, wretched ones. Benders that lasted days. Women and drink until he couldn't see straight.
Public kind of collapse or private?
Oh, public! Shouting poetry in the gutter. One sock, no shoes. The sheriff, he dragged him in more than once. No charges, of course. Not for his kind. He would vanish, poof. Sometimes for days or weeks at a time. Always come back clear-eyed, skin back like a desert stone. That is when he would hole up in the private room, pour himself a Vanta, crack open one of those revolutionary tomes, and the cycle would begin anew.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
You need to shut down the Espada room and Noble has been murdered.
I believe you are mistaken. Master Lathe is under the influence of something quite spiritual. Vanta Draft. Known side effects include coma, confession, and occasionally death. But let's be generous and assume the middle one.
He's dead. Lock down the room.
Ugo, we have a report of a patron in the Espada room asking about the green door.
The green door.
It goes into the back alley. We use it to remove patrons sharing Master Lathe's delicate disposition.
Does it happen
With
often?
more depressed, yes.
Why is it sometimes jumping
Master
forward?
Lathe was anything but typical.
In what way was he different?
To start with, Master Lathe wasn't always a noble.
How is that possible? I was always taught there's no advancement in the social order.
Nevertheless, it is a documented fact Master Lathe was a seal-bearing engineer for the Imperial Civic Branch. A bondsman's billet on any world.
And now?
He had been granted an advisory position in the Imperial Planetologist's office. A noble appointment on any world.
Did he appreciate the rare opportunity?
He used to opine on that very subject in great detail when he got deep enough in his cups. The rare opportunity you speak of. Said there was blood on the contract and fine print that no one warned him about. Said the nobility were the rot at the center of everything.
Dangerous words.
Dangerous words. In this town, all words carry knives. Especially ones whispered in shadows.
What kind of shadows?
The kind that don't fall with the sun. Master Lathe began to appear with pamphlets that reeked of bad printing. And even worse, ideas. Got cozy with other like-minded maniacs who shared his beliefs about noble rot.
Ah, the return of our intrepid sleuth hound. Has the plot thickened? Oh, do say the plot has thickened.
He was poisoned.
Why, I should think you'd be the resident expert on poisons with your involvement in the farcical plot to assassinate me. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, but I did warn you about the poison.
Just a jest at your expense. All water under the bridge, I assure you. Why, some of my closest friends have tried to murder me at one time or another. Now, what were we talking about?
Your thoughts on Austin being poisoned.
A proper murder mystery, and I'm a suspect. How wickedly romantic. Perhaps I felt a deadly envy toward my dear friend.
Envy over what?
Oh, nothing comes to mind. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous. Come to think of it, we weren't very close friends. Pshaw, we can hammer out a motive later. I'm just glad to be in the rogues gallery of this caper.
Can you tell me anything constructive about my poison theory?
I can say this about poisoning Austin. It would be easy to do. The man had recently developed a bottomless appetite for spiced alcohol. Not everyone can handle vice with the charm and panache that I do. People like Austin turn alcoholic dependency into something depressing. Something terrible haunted that man. 1 part guilt and 2 parts fear of discovery, shaken well and garnished with intrigue.
You're not as bumbling or whimsical as you want others to believe.
My, such a sharp and incisive mind. You're liable to cut yourself on it. I trust you'll keep that little deduction between us.
Have you been here all day?
Do I get to play the part of a potential suspect? Fun! Yes, I've been at this establishment for most of the day. Sounds sad now that I'm saying it. Anyway, the proprietor can vouch for me.
Did you notice anyone coming in and out around the time of death?
Well, only the usual assortment of patrons. Nothing noteworthy, I'm afraid.
I want to discuss some of the findings.
Allow me to lend you an ear. Maybe 2.
A look at his fingers indicated a vicious nail-biting habit.
Ah, yes. His illimitable nervous tick. I can stomach murder and cadavers, but just thinking about that man's poor, tormented cuticles. Ugh. And I'll tell you another thing. He had deep-seated mother issues that bordered on fetishistic.
And how do you know?
We can smell our own.
Do you know anything about the book he was reading?
I can say that he was rather buried in that book. A recent reading obsession. He even had it open at the bar, barely registering the people around.
Okay.
I was mildly put off by all the finger-licking he did whilst turning the pages, but if moisture is needed on Arrakis, one must simply supply it themselves.
Anything about the subject matter?
Oh, yes, that was the most scandalous bit about it. A rather controversial text full of criticisms of the Empire. The title was, Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The Ikaz Revolt, Causes, Conduct, and Consequences Within the Imperium. Or something thereabouts.
It's the exact title.
I also recently read a band Sandflies manifesto titled Wings in the Dark, Notes Toward a Future Without Chains.
That is all very much correct. You're very perceptive for a day drinker.
Yes, well, I simply must petition my house to change our motto to, for we are high functioning.
Do you know anything about him and him having a relationship between the Sandflies?
I'm afraid I missed out on that bit of gossip. A pity. I did see him reading a Sandflies manifesto recently.
Do you know anything about a redhead?
Only that they have an improbably high propensity for slapping me, men and women. Though to be fair to them, I deserved it. Oh, do you mean Austin's tremulous little apprentice cowering at the window?
Hester? No, not that redhead.
In that case, no. I shall count the minutes until the next disaster. It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin.
I assume that the next thing we have to do is go to his secret workshop at the Eastern Shield Wall. I mean, that would make sense, right? And from there, probably have to go and, you know, find some stuff at some different Sandfly bases, stuff like that. The usual.
Report.
I spoke with Klimt, Austin's assistant. She didn't want to believe it, but I laid it out. This was a murder.
You rattled her then. Good. Did anything shake loose?
She said Austin had been on edge lately, had a thopter lined up, meant to fly out to his workshop tomorrow.
Did she say where? If he was running, that's the direction we look.
It's not just a workshop, it's buried in a Sandfly's base, deep in the Eastern Shield War.
Very good. You're starting to think like a Cheops player.
Oh.
But every cleared square reveals a trap or a truth. Go see which one Lath left behind.
Cheops?
The pyramid game. 9 levels. Like chess built for mentats. It doesn't matter if you have... The point is, you don't win Cheops by chasing pawns.
Yeah.
Every piece changes value as you climb the board. Just like an investigation, you can't trust what's in front of you until you understand what's above it and what's beneath.
Cool. Well, as I said, we'll have to go to that base. Alright, let's quickly do some stuff here. Just want to see what he's doing. Bouncer duty.
Hello. May I help?
Got a contract here, says you're short a bouncer today.
Oh, thank the gods. We need all the hands that we can get. Your first task is a trooper Wren. She is a young one, too eager to prove herself. Hitting the bottle harder than she should, eh? Clegg is already about to summon the Provost Guard, and you know how they handle things. Get her out before she gets hauled off and ruined. Welcome to the...
Oh, it's downstairs. Dun dun dun.
You got something to say about Arrested too? Everyone's got an opinion tonight.
What's the problem here, Trooper?
Nothing, sir. Just had a bit too much to drink. Got a little worked up over some nonsense.
We serve something greater than ourselves, Trooper. Losing control here tarnishes us all.
You think it's easy to be the rookie always under a microscope?
The mantle of Atreides is heavy, but you must carry it with dignity. Even when you think no one's watching.
Don't you lecture me on dignity, when I'm the one trying to defend the Nad Duchess's honor.
No shame in knowing when to quit, Trooper. I advise you to call it a night.
Yeah, maybe I screwed up. I'll head back before I make it worse.
Hello. May I help?
Trooper Ryan has been handled.
Well done. Now, Sergeant Clegg, he tell me one of our regulars, a proper sad local, is in full collapse out there. Clegg is about to sedate him with a chair. Maybe get in there first.
Also downstairs.
Ever see someone melt? No, not metaphorically, not tears. I mean, skin sliding, bones turning soft. No? Let's have a drink.
A common fallacy, expression does not guarantee catharsis, especially for unwilling audiences.
So, I'm just supposed to bottle it up and rot alone. That's your grand wisdom?
If your grief has become poison, then yes, contain it, don't spill it to others.
Easy to say contain it when you're not the one drowning.
Emotional immersion without control risks systemic failure. Containment is a necessity, not choice.
Keep your cold calculations. I'll bleed however I damn well please.
Your chances improve dramatically if you exit peacefully, or you can test gravity's effect on your jaw.
Oh, hold on. You don't understand. This part's important. It's why I'm still here.
Narrate swiftly. My tolerance for human melodrama is finite.
Well, it's simple. My bride's mother melted. Vows still hanging in the air like smoke. 1 minute smiling, next skin sliding off like boiled meat from the bone. You ever smell that? Burned perfume and panic?
Yes, field hospitals during the Cyrida Purge, the perfume was different.
Save your data. I need a human, not a walking archive of imperial atrocities.
The current emotional variables have been sufficiently logged. Continued presence is unwarranted.
Fine. I'll go if you cover my tab. I need 100 Solaris to settle up.
Imperial Codex 47b deems unpaid debts theft, punishable by forced labor or detention. Which do you choose?
Fine. Lock me up. I'm already dead inside anyway.
I'm not going to lock you up, just leave.
Hello. Very good. Now, Master Jim upstairs informs me Colonel Rain is back at it, conducting field operations from the bottom of a bottle. Oh, please, handle him. 4 drinks in, he's walking a table through the defense of Helios Gate. The poor couple only ordered spritzers.
That's that guy.
Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company, eh?
It's been a long night. Time to stand down and return to quarters.
I'm the ranking officer here, soldier. If you've something to say it with respect. I've been in this uniform longer than you've been alive.
You've said your piece, sir. Let's leave it there for tonight. I won't ask you again.
No, I haven't. I've bled for this house, buried friends for it. And now you think you can order me silent. Like some resource steward with a clipboard?
Maybe I fetch someone whose clipboard outranks yours.
Oh, by all means. Do fetch them. Maybe they'll pin a medal on me for caring more than they do. Or hell, have me shot for remembering the dead too loudly. Wouldn't be the first time loyalty got someone killed.
You're right. I'll take it to Mentat Howard. See if he finds the outburst strategic.
No need for that. Let Howard keep his silence. I'll keep mine. Give my regards to Command, if they still remember my name.
Hello? And the peace is restored. You did good work, stranger. Here is your pay. And stranger, Jim rarely hands out compliments, but he gave you a nod tonight. That means something. Keep your eyes open. There's always...
Alright, so there were 2 other quests.